Hello again, everybody. This is Gotta Transform Wall. We have part 3 of the second round of a Temporal Forces pack art battle, and we have 3 sleeve packs of the Iron Crown artwork. We've done pretty well so far, having opened up already the Raging Bolt and Iron Leaves packs. Go watch those if you haven't, because this is part 3. And especially once we finish opening this, there will probably be spoilers for those too. And again, there's a part 4 tomorrow with the Walking Wake packs. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And hopefully we can get also something good in here. I am almost waiting for like a dud opening after having 2 pretty good ones. But you never know with sleeve packs, so we'll just see. I also don't remember how long ago I purchased any of these. I doubt these all came from a single like case. So the pull rates could be very all over the place. Like we did pretty well from the first 6. We could go over 6 in these. I don't know. Anyway, talk about the background first. We got Sharkon and Bulbasaur as always, and we have Fugitive Waspinator, or probably as he was called in the series. This is Wasp from Transformers Animated. And this particular figure is actually from the new Age of the Primes toy line that is just showing up on shelves. Who did I have already featured? Who was the first figure I found? Oh no, I had. Never mind. Never mind what I was gonna say. Never mind what I was gonna say. The other, I was gonna say the other figure I bought first. I'm saving him for tomorrow's opening. Like he's the last figure because I was most excited for that one. But anyway, this is Animated Wasp technically, which is a figure we never really got in the original Transformers animated series. So this is the first like actually released figure of animated Wasp that eventually becomes Waspinator in animated. Because the original Wasp figure that was going to be released in Transformers Animated ended up being canceled, so we only ever got Waspinator. We never got Wasp, so it's a fun figure. I was looking forward to picking this up because I skipped the Bumblebee version of this because I didn't like how it looked. Wasp looks perfect enough for me though. I'm very happy with how Wasp looks. So happy to have that in my collection. But I'm very excited for tomorrow's figure. Anyway, let's go to the packs. Fingers crossed we can maybe get something good here as well. Got a code. Pause and take that if you want it. And our first pack here, we have Wiglet, Meltan, Seedot, Totodile, Keldeo, Iron Jugulus, Delmise. We have Colossal, duplicate there. Ooh. It is a Bronzor illustration rare, our first illustration rare from these packs. Looking in a mirror that is in itself mirrored in the shape of Bronzor. Very nice. I know I've pulled this, I believe, a couple times, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not on the list, so it's a duplicate, but I remember seeing this a couple times. That is still very nice. Very, very happy with it. And we have a Miraidon for our holo. And we got the next code. There you go. And yes, I am repeatedly again forgetting the extra codes. We'll get to those after this pack. Lolita, Chaddock, Cottonee, Carvana, Great Tusk, Delcatty, Explorer's Guidance. We have Sharpedo, which was a duplicate already within these packs, so I know I don't have to check for that. Mawile, let me see, that is a duplicate there. Ooh, a full art Bianca's Devotion. I'm positive I have not pulled this. That's why I'm actually really excited for this one. Yeah, 197 Bianca's Devotion. Very awesome. There is a special illustration rare. I don't know what the prices of the trainers are. I believe like mostly it's the Pokemon that are the most expensive cards in the set. But I will take the full art. I'm not upset it's not the special illustration rare. Value or not, I'm missing both of them. So I'm very happy to get the full art. Very, very nice. All right, we got one more pack though. Nope. First, let's give out those bonus codes. The full art made me forget about them again. So there's the extra code here. I guess these are a set of promo codes now that are just on the top of the stack. So there's a white Curum EX from a tin probably. Let's pause and take those. Or that one, I guess. Next, we will reach in and grab a random one. We have Sun and Moon base. So there you go. And we have another Journey Together code. Pause and take any of those if you're interested in them. And I wish you luck with those online packs. And let's see what we can get in our final pack. We have a Deerling, P-Dove, Pineco, Mawile, Electivire, Cinccino, Sableye. We have a Bronzong, which is a duplicate there. A Roaring Moon, which is a nice rare reverse holo, but it is another duplicate. And a Torterra EX. That is the last EX I needed for the set. Save. I don't know if it's the best for last, but he's one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. He was. This is my starter, so I definitely have some affection for Torterra. Very, very nice. Sparkles. Awesome. I'm really happy with how we've been doing with these sleeve packs for what was like a mistaken purchase after the fact, because I just didn't remember I had already done the pack art series for this and bought another 3 of each artwork. But considering that, we have done surprisingly really well for these. So let's recap this. Out of these 3 packs, we had 1 duplicate rare reverse holo. There's no, oh wow, it's really reflective. There's no like special effect on them because it's not a normal reverse, it's an ancient one, so you got the background effect instead of the typing printing. Anyway, we got the Bronzor illustration rare. Really, really nice artwork. But it is a duplicate. However, we pulled a Torterra EX and a full art Bianca's Devotion, both of which were brand new. So I think for me, as far as ranking this one goes, this is now an easy first place. Because while the first, so I guess, well, no, actually, this one also went 3 for 3 technically, just instead of like the rare being a thing for each pack. We had 2 of the rare slots and then 1 reverse slot with the illustration rare. So we also still kind of went 3 for 3 with this. But yeah, I definitely would put these 3, with 2 of them being new, above 3 regular EXs with 1 of them being new. So first place right now is Iron Crown. Second place is going to be Raging Bolt. And then third place currently is going to be Iron Leaves. That is how I'm currently placing it. But we have 1 more pack art to open. That'll be tomorrow's opening. So I'm most excited to see how this goes. I'm also most excited to share the figure I got. That'll be in the background for that. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed these openings so far. Stay tuned for more. Have a great day.